Tony Khan's imminent announcement, a game changer for AEW. In recent weeks, AEW All Elite Wrestling fans have been buzzing with anticipation after Tony Khan, AEW's founder and president, teased what he describes as the most important announcements in the company's history. The phrase, imminent, has only fueled the excitement, with fans and industry insiders speculating wildly about what these announcements could be. This anticipation comes at a critical time for AEW, with the company poised for a series of significant events, including the highly anticipated All-In show at Wembley Stadium, a milestone in the company's history. You are welcome to my YouTube channel. Please like the video, share, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to hit on my post notification bell for more updates. Tony Khan's strategic use of announcements has been a key aspect of AEW's marketing and fan engagement. Over the years, Khan has made many significant announcements, from major signings to game-changing events. But when the AEW president labels this one as the most important, it's bound to raise eyebrows and set the stage for intense speculation. What could be so monumental that Khan considers it the biggest in AEW's short but eventful history? Let's break down what this could mean for AEW, the wrestling industry, and fans alike. Since its inception in 2019, AEW has positioned itself as a formidable competitor to WWE, offering an alternative product that caters to a different segment of wrestling fans. From the beginning, Tony Khan has emphasized the importance of creating moments that resonate with fans and drive excitement. Whether it's debuting top-tier talent, launching new shows like AEW Dynamite and AEW Collision, or organizing large-scale events like Double or Nothing, Khan understands that anticipation is key to keeping fans engaged. Over the years, Khan has strategically used major announcements to generate buzz. Examples include the signings of big names like CM Punk, Bryan Danielson, and Adam Cole, all of which sent shockwaves through the wrestling community. However, Khan's latest statement seems to imply that what's coming next will eclipse even those pivotal moments. To fully understand the potential impact, it's important to consider the timing and context surrounding this latest tease. AEW's momentum in 2024 is significant, driven by a combination of strong storytelling, high-profile events, and strategic moves in the global wrestling market. The company is preparing for its largest event ever, All-In at Wembley Stadium, which is expected to be a record-breaking show in terms of attendance. This alone represents a milestone for a promotion that has quickly risen from being a startup to one of the biggest wrestling companies in the world. In this context, Khan's announcement could potentially tie into the build-up for All-In, making the event even more historic. With All-In being AEW's first UK show and potentially the biggest non-WWE wrestling event in decades, a game-changing revelation could take the promotion's stature to new heights. But what could this announcement entail? Here are some possibilities. AEW has a history of bringing in high-caliber talent from various promotions, including WWE veterans and independent wrestling icons. There's speculation that the announcement could involve a major signing or partnership. Interestingly, recent rumors point to a meeting between Tony Khan and Shane McMahon. While this might seem far-fetched to some, Shane McMahon potentially joining AEW would be a seismic shift in the wrestling landscape. The McMahon family has been synonymous with WWE for decades, and Shane's involvement in AEW could signal a new era of wrestling dynamics. AEW has already made strides in international markets, with events in Canada, the UK, and beyond. However, Khan's use of the word imminent and the emphasis on the future suggests that the announcement could involve a more comprehensive global strategy. This could mean establishing AEW as a global brand, launching international touring schedules, or even acquiring smaller wrestling promotions in different regions to expand their footprint. As the wrestling business continues to globalize, AEW's strategic positioning on the world stage could be a crucial part of this announcement. AEW already boasts an impressive weekly lineup with shows like Dynamite, Rampage, and Collision, each catering to different fan segments. However, there's always room for more innovation in how wrestling is presented. A new show, possibly targeting a specific demographic or featuring unique formats, could be in the works. AEW has proven its ability to deliver different types of wrestling content, from hardcore matches to more traditional bouts, and the potential for a new format could be a significant development. One of the most discussed aspects of AEW's future involves media rights and distribution. As wrestling content continues to thrive in the streaming era, a major partnership with a global streaming platform like Netflix, Amazon Prime, or Disney Plus would be groundbreaking. This could bring AEW's content to an even broader audience, significantly boosting the company's revenue and viewership. Additionally, owning a dedicated streaming platform similar to WWE's former WWE Network could offer fans a more comprehensive AEW experience, complete with past event archives and exclusive content. While the excitement surrounding Tony Khan's most important announcements is palpable, it's worth noting that AEW has, in the past, received criticism for overhyping certain announcements. The wrestling community has grown somewhat skeptical of frequent teases, leading to concerns that too many big announcements could eventually desensitize fans. This is why, as wrestling veteran Stevie Richards pointed out, Khan must deliver on his promises. If this announcement turns out to be underwhelming, it could lead to diminishing trust among fans and tarnish future announcements. In an era where fan engagement is instant and opinions spread like wildfire on social media, the stakes are high for Khan and AEW. Fans expect something genuinely industry-shaking, especially given the magnitude of this particular tease. Some wrestling insiders believe that Khan's strategy here could backfire if the announcement fails to meet expectations, while others argue that it's precisely this kind of suspense that keeps AEW interesting. The wrestling industry is notorious for being unpredictable, and that's part of its charm. As AEW continues to grow, its every move is closely watched, not only by fans but also by competitors. WWE, which has dominated the wrestling world for decades, has been paying attention to AEW's rising influence. Should Khan's imminent announcement truly reshape the wrestling landscape, it could spark a new chapter in the Wednesday Night Wars, or even push WWE to counter with new strategies of its own. From a business perspective, the impact of these announcements could also be felt in terms of sponsorships, partnerships, and merchandise. AEW has already carved out a strong brand identity with its merchandise, collaborations, and events. A major revelation could boost the company's marketability, attracting new advertisers and increasing revenue. The idea of capitalizing on the anticipation, as Richards suggested, is crucial. If done right, it could create a long-lasting buzz that extends well beyond the announcement itself. As fans eagerly await the announcement, the future of AEW hangs in the balance. Whether it's a new partnership, a surprise talent signing, or an innovative content strategy, the company seems ready to take a bold step forward. With All In around the corner and other major events lined up for the year, the timing of this announcement could propel AEW into a new era of growth and prominence. For Tony Khan, who has become known for his passion and hands-on approach to wrestling, the challenge now is to deliver something that lives up to the hype. The potential for AEW to redefine its place in the industry is immense, and this announcement could be the key to achieving that. Whether it's a paradigm shift in how wrestling content is consumed or a shocking twist that changes the competitive landscape, AEW is clearly positioning itself for something monumental. As the wrestling world holds its breath, one thing is clear: Tony Khan's imminent announcement has the potential to redefine AEW's trajectory and further solidify its place in wrestling history. The excitement surrounding this tease reflects not only the company's growth but also the trust that fans have placed in AEW to continually push boundaries and deliver unforgettable moments. With all eyes on the upcoming Dynamite, Collision, and All In events, it's only a matter of time before we find out what this historic announcement entails, and whether it truly lives up to the billing as the most important in AEW's history. The road ahead for AEW is undoubtedly bright, and if this announcement is as groundbreaking as promised, it could signal the dawn of a new era in professional wrestling. This expanded version focuses on the significance of the announcement, AEW's history of game-changing moments, potential scenarios, industry reactions, and the broader implications for the wrestling world. By considering various factors like timing, context, and fan expectations, the article paints a fuller picture of why this announcement matters so much in the current wrestling landscape. Thank you so much for watching the video and supporting Wrestling Cycle by sharing, commenting, subscribing and turning on the post notification bell for more updates.